Hi and welcome to the video. I'm Dame and this is Dame Over, and in today's Battlefield 1 video we'll be looking at how to unlock both variants of the Perino Model 1908 as quickly and easily as possible. If you guys find this video useful or entertaining, I'd be really grateful if you could hit that like button before you go. So let's jump to it. For starters, we'll have a look at how to unlock the Perino Model 1908 low weight, and this is very similar to the assignments for the Fedorov Aftermath Trench, which I made a video on a couple weeks ago, so make sure you check that out, as these challenges are actually pretty easy and only take a bit of a grind to complete rather than requiring very specific and difficult tasks, which yet again begs the question, why the hell did DICE decide shooting down 2 planes with an LMG and getting kills with a tripwire bomb that doesn't kill in one hit was a good goddamn idea. I've also made a video on how to unlock the Parabellum quickly too, so make sure you check that out before you go. But anyway, moving on. The Perino low weight. To unlock this, you'll need to perform 40 kills with the MG15 NA low weight and perform 10 squad resupplies in one round. And as you can imagine, you'll end up completing these assignments in no time with very little effort. But to get it done quickly, you should do the following. For the squad resupplies, make sure to team up with some of your squad who are playing aggressively, or in this case you can even sit next to a sniper in your squad for about 5 minutes, as you can resupply other players even when they've only fired off one round. I completed this challenge playing Rush, and I had it done before we'd even reached the halfway mark, and to be honest I wasn't really focusing on it, so if you do, you'll get it done in absolutely no time. As far as getting the kills with the MG15 low weight goes, this gun is one of my favourites for the support class. Usually I'd opt for the Storm variant, as you can PTFO a bit more successfully because of the reduced recoil when you're moving and shooting, and the hipfire accuracy has also been buffed for this variant. But even with the low weight variant, when you're on the move, it's still got very controllable recoil if you pull down to aim at centre mass. And what makes it so good is that it's got the addition of the bipod, which makes it a dream to use in defensive situations. It's perfect for a game type like Rush, which is on the whole very linear, and some of the maps are literally a straight line, so make sure you take advantage of that. You can set up at a choke point or provide overwatch in a building, or find a vantage point and lay down fire as the enemies unwittingly run right past you. Having the huge 100-round magazine is another big bonus, as it really plays into the increased accuracy over time mechanic for the LMGs, meaning you can take people out from ridiculous ranges. My top tip is to make sure you've got sufficient cover from snipers and to never stay still for too long, as you're pretty much guaranteed to get picked off once the bad guys zero in on your position. All in all, these challenges are pretty easy, and you'll be able to get them done in 1 or 2 rounds of Rush if you choose to play that, or more than likely you'll get it done in 1 game of Conquest, as long as you focus on the tasks. Now on to the Perino Model 1908 Defensive, and to unlock this variant, you'll need to perform 50 kills with the BAR M1918 Storm, and perform 20 kills with the Repetierepistole M1912 pistol. Again, these challenges shouldn't present much of a problem, and luckily these weapons can be used in tandem very effectively. For a fuller rundown and for a more in-depth how-to with tips and tricks for the BAR Storm, check out my easy mode support gun video, but for now I'll just give you a quick overview instead. You should try and use the BAR in much the same way you'd use an SMG. You need to get in close and spray people down quickly. It's best used at those closer ranges, as the time to kill and rate of fire are both very fast, but you can still drop people very quickly from mid-range moving into the long ranges if you burst fire and trigger tap. Make sure though you keep your eye on your bullet count, as the small mag might catch you out if you aren't careful. That does mean, however, you'll need to pull out your secondary quite often, which brings us onto the Repetierepistole M1912. Now this is one of my favourite sidearms for the support class because it's in the fast firing archetype. It feels very much like the From a Stop, but not quite as light and snappy. When using the Repetierepistole, I prefer aiming down the sight rather than hip firing, as the bullet spread feels a bit too unpredictable otherwise, but with the relatively large 8-round mag, you should be able to take on more than one target if your aim is decent before needing a reload. Much like with the BAR, you need to keep an eye on your bullet count with the Repetierepistole, as the reload speed for this sidearm is particularly slow, so try not to get too carried away in each engagement in case you need to move on to the next one. What's wrong with me? The pistol kills might take a little time to get finished, as it's mostly too tempting not to shut someone down with the BAR at close range, and it's so damn easy to do it too. But if you focus on these tasks, you should have the challenges completed in under an hour. So those are my top tips and tricks on how to unlock both variants of the Perino Model 1908 quickly and easily. If you guys have some of your own tips and tricks that you think could help someone else out, then please do let me know in the comments below. If you've had a good time, make sure you hit that like button before you go. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button too. Feel free to share this video with whoever and or wherever you like. And until next time, that's Dame over. Peace.